Hi, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. Second week of posting on YouTube consistently. I did 2 videos last week and this is going to be my second or maybe third, depending on which order I do them, for this week. And I can't believe I'm at this is so exciting. And I just wanted to share some of the things that I've learned recently about, especially it's only like what's the day today, the 19th of January 2025, and I started my YouTube video or YouTube channel, not video, YouTube channel in March 2024. And I kind of like stopped posting because I was like, oh my goodness, it's only getting like 100 views or 120 views, 20 views here and there. But then those views are probably people coming back to rewatch again and they're enjoying it and they like what I'm talking about or they're finding value. And I feel like the last like 19 days since I said to myself, I'm going to start this again, is I realized every single video that I'm watching on YouTube and all the people who like been doing it for a really long time, all they say is just start, and you never know what could happen. It could be that one video that you don't expect that could just take you to places you didn't even think that it would take you. So here I am being consistent, 2 weeks in, and we're going for it. I did see another girlie though that was doing 75 days like hard challenge, which is like, if you know about it, is more around the fitness industry, but it's kind of trickled down to so many things, to, you know, diet, to fashion, you know, 75 days of like styling everything in your wardrobe, 75 days of no shopping, so many things. And she wanted to post, like, I think she's posting a video a day. That'd be a bit much with a full-time job, and obviously you've got other commitments and stuff, but I'm saying 2 videos a week. I think that would be an amazing place to start. So I just want to be that. I just want to say, just start. I think for me is providing you with like maybe a little bit of an insight to like what I think will be the best way for you to start, and that's literally just start. Like, there isn't really like a magic like time of when you should start posting. You should do it now. Do it today. And all you need is your iPhone and a tripod. And I got my I just use my iPhone. What phone? Mine's a 12 iPhone Pro Max 12, and I know now there's a 16, but could you see the quality? The main thing is, obviously I'm doing this in the evening and you will never know like what time of day I'm doing it in because I have a really good light. And this one's from Amazon. I'll link it on the thing if you wanted to get it. And the tripod I've had forever. I think this I got from my father-in-law. I don't even know why he had it, but I think he had really old cameras that he had, and then we were going through them, and then he had this tripod and he gave it to me, so I didn't need to buy a tripod. So the only thing I've bought is the light, and then I do have like a little microphone that's attached to my phone, because I do have a little mic thing, but then it makes loads of noise. So it's like just saying to you to just start. And I think we always like wait until like you have everything perfect in place, and I think that's what I did last year when I first started posting. I was like, oh, what if, you know, what if I had a better camera, or what if I did it in a digital camera, maybe it might be better videos. But then at the same time, like, you could have all that gadget, but then if you haven't actually got the idea of what you want to talk about, or the confidence, you haven't built up your confidence, you're still going to feel the same way. So I feel like you can have all the gadgets in place, but if you're not ready to speak in front of the camera, it won't work. But then you cannot have any of the gadget in place and then you're ready to start your journey of content creating. But also, I think we're always worried for like the start. I love sharing like all the things that have helped me just feel a bit more confident about doing like these videos, because sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, is anyone going to be listening? But I know somebody will. And I saw this video recently. This guy was like, it's cringe at the beginning, it's cringe until you make it. It's honestly like, that's what we always feel. We always feel like we're cringe because we haven't made it yet. But until you make it, then you're like, oh no, it's not cringe anymore, because you have loads of followers, you have loads of like, you know, you're making money from your TikTok or your Instagram or your YouTube or whatever. Like, that means that you're not cringe anymore. But until you get there, that journey, that bit there, that's the bit that we need to get over, and that's the bit I really want to get over. So let's do it together. Let's like just start. Let's just grow our channels without worrying about auntie seeing it, or your cousin seeing it, or your maybe work people might see it, who knows, but that's not their business, because you're not doing it for anybody else, you're doing it for you and providing like your audience with something. And then the other thing that I learned is not like necessarily having like a strategy of what you want to talk about. It could be anything. It could just be an outlet for you to talk about your day in the life of. Some people, you know, I don't think I have the time to do a day in the life of, like set up the camera and do all of that, but you can talk about your day job, about what you do, and people will love that, because everyone's always like, if they say they are like a to this day I still don't know what a software engineer does. I get it, I kind of get it from the job title, but I would love to see that in depth of what they do. But somebody could do a video about what that job looks like. It doesn't necessarily mean that if obviously for their company, but you can still talk, because anyone, you can go and research and find out what a software engineer is, but coming from somebody who already does the job. But I saw this thing that had the 3 E's, which is basically like whenever you post a video, have those 3 E's in your mind when you're posting whatever content you're posting. So the first one, it doesn't and there's no particular order, this is the order I remember them in. So entertaining, so if you're putting out content that's more entertaining, then make sure that it is entertaining. Content that's engaging, so you know, if you're giving out information and you want to retain people to listen to you, and then the other one's educational. So if you were to put that into a pillar of like fashion, you could have so many different ways. Like educational in like style or fashion is like showing somebody how to, like, you know, style workwear, or if they are going on holiday, what to wear on holiday, if you're going to wedding, what to wear to a wedding. So you're kind of educating somebody on like different things that they could be wearing, or like showing them how to style things in different ways. That's how I would interpret that, those 3 pillars. So whenever you're like doing that, just think about that. But at the end of the day, YouTube is for everybody. It's honestly like anyone, anytime, any place can post it. And I think we also worry like maybe you're no one's gonna listen to you, or somebody's gonna see you trying. Then that's fine. Just let them see you trying, and let them see you getting better, because that's the main thing, is like see you trying, but then you're getting better. And also, like, if you don't try, you won't know whether you're good at it. Okay, so let's try and get better. So here is to more videos. Let me know what you think about these. Let me know if you're enjoying them. I'm enjoying doing them because I love talking, I love a chat. But I also want to do some more videos around like fashion, and like, you know, how to the next one I probably want to do is maybe around like sustainability, or how to like shop, you know, sustainably, if you're trying to like, you know, veer off like fast fashion. Because, and also not having the fear of missing out on a trend. Like, you don't need to worry about trends, you just wear whatever you want. Don't put yourself in a box about what to wear, just wear whatever you want when you want. But anyway, that's going to be a separate video, so I'll digress. So yeah, so if you want to start, just start, because you will never know whether you're good at something until you start. So we're just gonna keep talking, keep going, keep trying and keep pushing and keep trying new things. And also, I feel like maybe the older you get, the more you're like, oh, I've missed my chance. Oh, let me tell you, you have not missed anything. You have not missed absolutely anything. You can do anything, anytime, any place, anywhere. Okay, you can do it at any age, because I feel like maybe sometimes, like, especially I'm a millennial, a middle millennial-ish, yeah, because millennial, Gen Z started what year, 1996 I think. Yeah, I'm a millennial, in my mid-30s, and sometimes I always, because I obviously started doing my content like probably properly the last year and a bit, and I always felt like, oh, maybe why would anyone be listening to a 30-something-year-old? But then I'm like, yeah, but there's people the same age as me that are looking for that kind of content, so why am I putting myself down thinking that somebody my age would want to see somebody a bit younger or somebody a bit older? You can still find the joy and the kind of content and things that you need from all different ages. So it's not like to just be like, oh, somebody younger is doing it, so why do I need to do it? Or somebody a bit older is already doing it, why am I doing it? But I'm doing it in my own way. So put yourself in that position, like what, or even like do things that you feel like you can't find for yourself. make content that you feel that you're finding hard to find for yourself, for your age range, or for whatever situation that you may be in. Like, you can do content around that. You can do content around things that you love, or things that you probably are trying to educate yourself on. Like, you can talk about something that you're learning, a language, something that you're enjoying doing, books that you love reading, and you want to share like a book review of a books that you've read. There are so many things. I go for YouTube for so many things. The other day, I always forget how to find my passwords on my iPhone, and I always forget how to do it, but I think the new update now has got an actual like password like app where you can just click into it and find them and put your pin and whatever and find it. But I always used to forget it. And YouTube, I'd be like on YouTube, like, how do I find my passwords again, or how do I do certain things? It's always something that you can do on YouTube. So don't be scared, do it, start. And then I want to look back in 2026, because I feel like I wasted so much time in 2025 saying, oh, I'll do it, oh, I don't have the space, oh, I don't have the time. We are making the time this year, okay? Make that time for you, for yourself, for the life that you want to live, for your future self. Well, thank you. I'm going to leave you with this little quote, because I'm going to talk forever. I always do this thing, and hopefully this will help you, is I always think of myself in 3 months time, Helen in 3 months time. How will she reflect on the Helen now, like the things that she's doing? Like, so now we're in January, so in March, when I look back in January, will I be proud of everything that I did? Would I be proud that I took the initiative and did my YouTube and pushed? Will I be proud of like the connections that I made, of how I handled a stressful situation? I always think about the Helen forward, because like, you know, you could be so stressful now, and I know it's so important to living in the moment, but when you're so overwhelmed now, you miss all the goodness. But then at the same time, is that stress can overwhelm you for months and months to come. So I'm like, I don't want the Helen in like 3 months time to be absolutely drained, because it's the same way like when you eat food, everything you eat now, like in this moment, will be how your body will, like they scientifically say that how your body will be like in 5 years time from now, of the food that you're feeding it now. So that's kind of like usually my logic, like how I do things. And I feel like I let myself down last year for not doing these videos, so I'm going to do them more, and we're going to keep going. And I want you to join me on this journey, and just we'll see where we go. And make sure you're posting your videos. Don't, because I keep finding myself like coming on YouTube and just seeing all these people like, oh, look how much YouTube paid me with 500, and I love that so much. I feel like there's so many of us that could be doing and earning money from doing YouTube, and I think we're all a bit scared to do it. So I want to just like give you some hints and tips of like what I'm doing, and more for me it's just posting consistently. And I'm also doing like YouTube shorts as well, which have been really, really good. So if you're not harnessing that as well, make sure you're doing that. And I'm really, really, really close to 500 subscribers, and I'm so excited for that. So let's keep going. And yeah, I'm gonna stop here because I'm forever talking, but thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch up very, very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.